Well, it is all over, and another number one seed has not fallen. The Houston Cougars survive a scare from the Auburn Tigers, overcome a halftime deficit, and end up running away with it late in the second half. 81-64, your final. There were some questions about Marcus Sasser and his health. Well, he finished with 22, not a team high. That was Tremont Mark, who had 26 and 9 boards for the Cougars, who are now into the round of 16. And we welcome you into the HQ. Russ Thaler here with Adam Finkelstein. He's the director of scouting for 24/7 Sports. We just watched this game. What did you make of Houston, the number one seed, and what they overcame and how they won this game today?
Well, it was a story of two different halves. In the first half, it looked like they were going to be the latest number one seed to be in trouble. In fact, they were down by 10 going into halftime. In the second half, they looked like the team that has a very legitimate chance to win a national championship. Everyone was worried about Marcus Sasser's health. Fortunately, he looked close to 100%, but one of the biggest takeaways tonight is Houston has multiple guards who can beat you. They can come at you in waves, and when they are defending like they did in the second half, Auburn was 4 of 24 from the field in that second half, an absolutely dominant second half performance from Houston, showing why they are, in my mind, the favorite to win this national championship.
Well, and a great portion of that second half, we saw Marcus Sasser riding the bike. He had 17 points in the first half. He really provided most of the scoring for the Cougars in the first half. To your point, it was the supporting cast that came up huge.
Yeah, and you know what Sasser did in the first half is he made threes. He made 5 of Houston's 7 threes tonight, but it was Tremont Mark who came on, had 26 points, and different guys stepping up for Houston. That's been the story for them offensively. They can beat you in different ways, but defensively, they were flying around the court, they were switching, they were covering up for each other's mistakes, and then they were getting out in the open floor.
All right, so you have Houston as your favorite now that we have 2 number one seeds that are gone in Purdue and Kansas.
I started with Houston, to be fair.
Okay.
Started with Houston.
Fair enough. So assuming that they're going to be your favorite all the way through no matter who they play, who presents a bigger challenge to them because they're going to face the winner of Miami and Indiana, which is the worst matchup for Houston?
Well, I think listen, if they play Indiana, that narrative is going to be really interesting. Kelvin Sampson going back against the school he coached, that's going to be bring out a lot of different narratives and storytelling and a lot of different things. I don't think any of it will be a distraction. I think Houston has overcome plenty of adversity, and I don't think any old stories are really going to bother them, but that'll certainly be the better story. And then Indiana with Trace Jackson Davis, who in my mind is the most dominant player left in this NCAA tournament. That would be one heck of a game.
Yeah, and if Miami's there, we get to see Jim Larinaga doing his thing, which is always fun come March. Adam Finkelstein, thank you so much. Houston Cougars, your number one seed, moving on to the Sweet 16. And be sure to download the March Madness live app. You can stream every game from your phone, tablet, computer, or your favorite streaming device, including all the games this weekend in round 2 of the NCAA Men's Division I basketball tournament.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.